Oh, hang on a minute, let me get this right way up. I've got to put it that way up. Sorry about this. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit lethargic today. Very lethargic actually. So I'm probably not going to talk very much, but trying to get the charger in. Oh, there we go. I want to keep this thing charged up while I'm doing this job. So I printed a new stator, and fortunately the nozzle got clogged up when I was printing it, so it ended up a bit thinner than the original stator. Well, a bit shallower. It doesn't matter actually. I wanted to say plastic anyway. Maybe the universe was listening and just said, "Oh well, we can make you have a failed print, and that'll save you some plastic." Oh well, it's not failed actually. There's enough room to get. There's enough meat on it to hold the magnets, and so I spent the last hour taking the magnets out of this one and putting them in the new one. Well, I ain't got many. I'm a bit low on magnets actually. I'm a bit short on magnets, and I've got my shims which I took out, which I'm going to put in. The shims are my laser cut steel laminations. So it's if I put 4 magnets in each slot, the magnetic field is a little bit too strong. So by adding a couple of shims, it just reduces that flux a little bit. It attenuates it a bit. Hang on a minute. I need to split these magnets. I'll show you what I'm doing. Droopy can't stop drooping. So I've got these magnets on here, and I tell you, you have to twist them and pull them to get them apart. They're really strong. N52s, I think. I dropped my thing on the floor. It's not so bad when you get them separated. The smaller stack is easy to separate, but it's the big stack. When they're all together, they're really hard to get them apart. I'll put them right over there so they don't fly across the room at me. Oh yeah, I was taking them out that one, and when I took the one out, it was in the middle between, because they were opposing, you see. I was pushing it out the back and it flew across the room. It shot right over there. Luckily it stuck to my the zipper on my cushion. It was funny. I thought, where the hell's that gone? And it was stuck. I could see it shining at me. Shining, the light was reflecting on it, and yeah. I didn't sleep so good. These are going to be tight, I think. Oops. I'm trying to get them flat, so we're going. It's a fiddly job getting them in the slot. Just getting them started. Once you get them in and started, it's good. I acetoned it again and shine it up a bit, and using my hammer butt because I can't squeeze very easily. Oh, that's so tight. I could use my vice and push them in. It's a bit soft and so it won't break. I filed this out actually. I did file this out, but I'm a bit lazy today. I don't want to hit my magnets, I'll break them. So I'm using these pliers. Ah, my knee. Ugh. I shouldn't be banging magnets actually. It makes it, they lose power when you do that. I'm going to squeeze. I'm going to get my vice over here. They're not all going to be like that. It's just this one. Why is it the first one? I'll just get my my massive G clamp. Oh, where's the tongue? That's so much easier. Now I can't get it out. Ah. Right. Don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm making sure this is in opposing field when I put it in this slot. Now, the little ones aren't so bad, except if they fly out and they're too loose. If they're too loose and they fly out, they can hit you in the eye. So I don't think I've got glasses on, but even so, that could smash my glasses. So you've got to be careful. It can be very nasty if they hit you. I was watching Mike Graham on Talk Radio, and I'm kind of getting fed up, bored. It's just never ending lockdown situation. But they say we're coming out of lockdown, but that won't make much difference to me. Right, so have I got this right way around? I want the hang on a minute. That's pushing. So this one. So that I want. I've got this magnet in one way around. I think. Oh, I'm not sure. Hang on. Well, that's pulling. So yeah, that wants to be that way around. When it's hard to get in, that you know you got it right. Getting them started is the biggest hurdle. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God, a lot to do. Trying to get in the rice. I was drinking some Coke. Coca-Cola. Oh. It has to be straight. Otherwise we're going to have a serious problem. This is not lining up right for some reason. It's because I acetoned it, vapoured it, and it's expanded slightly. Or something. It stops it from breaking because it's it becomes soft. My other vice is in the bedroom. This is just my G-clamp. It's a bit more portable. Well, look at that, all that crap plastic I pushed away that was yeah, I pushed all this plastic back. That's how much plastic was excessive. Oh no, don't say I got it wrong. I can't have done. What the hell? What? Surely I haven't got it in the wrong way around. That can't be, that's not right. What the hell? It shouldn't be reflecting inside. What? What have I done? Oh, that's not right. Oh, Jesus, I don't believe this. Now I'm going to have problems getting that out now. Maybe not. I don't get it. Oh, actually, I know what I can do. Put that on the floor a minute. Oh, God, it's heavy. Here's my extraction tool. Maybe I can use this, maybe. I don't know. It might not work. Ah, yes it might, because the magnet will stick to it. Stick that on the magnet. Oh, I don't believe it. I'm having a lot of issues. This used to be for extracting the bearings out of a vacuum cleaner, but a few years ago I stopped fixing vacuum cleaners. Well, my dad did anyway, and he died and all that, and so I adapted it to do other things. I welded this little thing on the end because it was a bit too wide to go in the things that I wanted it to go in. Don't know if this is going to work. Trust me to get the damn thing in wrong. I don't get it. It shouldn't be right. Well, I think I know what I've done. I think it's the one in the middle that's wrong. Actually, that could be it. Just a minute. Just a minute. Before I do anything, let's just pop the middle one out. Because that's easy to get out. I said easy to get out. Yeah, I've got you. Okay, now let's just check this thing. Yeah, they're both pulling. One's supposed to be pushing. Ah! Unbelievable. I'll stick this one in this other slot over here for now, so I don't lose it. Maybe I can push that one out. Let's swap that one around. Yeah, that one comes out easier. Yeah. Right, I don't get it. What happened? I don't know why. It's because I'm talking. I need to shut up. Yeah, that's pulling. That's pushing. Right. Flip these around. Yeah, it's when they're pulling attracted to each other. That's when I've got them right. I got that one in with it without the vice. Just about. Or I should say the G clamp. Yeah, we're living in a world where you've got to call people by the right names, and maybe I need to call inanimate objects by the right names as well. Right, that's right. So now, pushing, pulling, push it right. And that odd magnet that's on its own, if I can get it out. So that's pushing. That's pushing. So the pushing side wants to be with the pushing side. Right, and we should get more push now, yeah. Okay, I'm getting there slowly. It's a lot of batting about. Stick that over there a minute. Pushing, pulling, pushing. Need to make sure that's lined up right. Yeah, there's no oil on this thing. I used to oil this all the time when it was in the shed, but since I bought it, since I don't have a shed anymore, and because it's indoors, I can't grease it anymore because I end up with black shit all over my hands and all over my clothes. It's soft still, that plastic, because of the acetone. Right, the single one, I'll get it out of here. Ah! Look at it. Definitely in the right place because it's pushing. It's been awkward. Oh God! It's just Coke burping. I'm not being rude. It's just that's what Coke does. Damn it! This thing weighs about, I don't know, I'd say about 1.5 kilograms, maybe 2. What the hell? My camera just fell on the floor. Ah! Oh, what happened to it? It just broke. No, maybe all the rubber's just... Ah! Stupid camera. That rubber didn't work very well, did it? Pointing the wrong way now. This is useless. Stupid camera. Hang on. I'm going to prop it over here. Stick it on my... Oh, it stuck to a magnet. Ah, that'll work, will it? Maybe. Flipping the rubber has just come out my... So we're looking about here, so you can still see me anyway. Right, it's not going to happen again because the magnet's holding it on there. Where's my magnets gone? This is the mess I've got to deal with. The magnets have got stuck to a lot. One step at a time. Give up with that. I'm going to have to throw that piece of rubber away. I'm going to have to sort that damn cam out. Maybe if I roughen it up a bit and filed it and made it really coarse and rough, then the clamp would grip onto something, because it's too shiny right now and it just slips. Right, where's my gauge gone? That's pulling, that was pushing, so I'll do the pulling one. Right, that's pulling, so we want the pushing side. How can it crack the screen? I never even looked. No, it's alright. Come here. That one's not very tight, it could pull eye out and hit me, so actually it'd be alright. Yeah. But push it back a bit and it doesn't move, it should be alright. When this dries, it'll shrink and tighten up anyway. It should do. Dropping all the shims because the magnet in here keeps pulling them. Right, so we want to be on pulling. I'm not sure if it's south or north pole. I just say pulling or pushing, you know, relative to my gauge. Because it's a lot less confusing for me than trying to work out if I'm measuring south or north. That just does my head in. That one's going to go on my finger, I think. Yeah. Just about. Almost there. Just needs a little bit of help. Can't push it with my finger very easily. Oops, I've gone a bit too far. Definitely gone too far. I'm trying to push it back a bit. Ah! It's actually the shims that are tight. The shims are actually, with them being a bit rougher, not shiny, there's a lot of friction on them. They're the same size. Oh, the shims might be a little bit fatter, maybe. Oh, I'll put the middle one in there now. I hope I've got enough bloody magnets. If not, I'm going to have to order more. Just pushing that side, pushing on that side. Right. Ooh, this one's tight. Got ya. One, two. Oh yeah, my new canopy with longer hooks for the wire, so I can get more wire wraps on it. That's done. I probably need to do another one of them, print another one, but not at the moment. Ah, come here. Can't get you in. Can't get you started. The more you get in, the harder it is to get out. Whew. Push that one a bit far. I'm trying to push it flush with the surface so it doesn't stick it out. Have I got enough magnets? I think I will have. Yeah, I should have. That's why I did away with the second row. There was a second row of magnets staggered further back, and I thought, well, there's not much point if I'm already reducing the magnetic field with these shims. And also to get the extra steps in, the extra what do you call it, phases in, I had to do away with the second row at the back because, well, it would be a bit too cramped. There won't be much room. So, oops. And it should work just as well. I don't see any reason why it won't. The main thing is these magnets in between. Without them, the flux would just fold round really tightly and collapse on itself. But these magnets help to push that flux right out, as you can see, up to where the steel rotor can gather the flux. Otherwise, it would just fold around and it would be too narrow. The field would be too shallow. See how much weaker it is? Because there's no magnet on this side here to reflect this field. Because this magnet is in between that one. Well, this magnet is in between that one and that one. So that basically, or that one, right, look at it boosts the field. You can see it really boosts it. When you get to the end one, it's not as strong, look. It doesn't go as far as it does with that one. You can see. So it gives you a massive boost to have these magnets in between at an angle. I'm trying to get these magnets off this pillar. Right. This is getting heavy. Very heavy. Oh Jesus, that's tight. Sure. I'm making doubly sure now that I don't make mistakes, because I don't want to get them in the wrong hole, because it's such a nightmare. So when they're tight like that, really hard to get them back out again. More plastic. I went a bit too far, maybe. That's it. Excuse me. I actually ate some egg and potatoes and beans, and tomorrow's going to be fun. And Coke. So no, don't burping all the time. Burping, whatever. Oh, this one's easy. I'm doing my finger, this one. Why is it some holes are looser than others? I'm not sure. It might be because when the printer's doing steps, if it's along a straight line, the printer head runs in a straight line, but when it's printing a hole at an angle, it's doing little steps. So we have stairs. So the stairs actually in the hole size, so it makes the hole smaller. That's the only explanation I can think of, because it's digital, and it's, you know, digital stuff's like it's a pain, it's not very linear. So if the hole is printed at an angle, then the printer has basically making little steps like this as it makes the line. But if it was parallel along its track, it would just go in a straight line, so there's no steps, and then the hole's bigger. That's basically what's going on there, I think. So some of the holes are tight, some of the holes are not. That's pushing, and so that wants to be on that side. I'm just going to have enough. Come on. I've got a few more on the fire. I'm going to get stuck to the gas fire, so I've got enough. Definitely got enough now, no. I only ordered 50 last time, so a previous job I did that big rotor, the one with the adjustable coils, the massive one I did. I used a lot of magnets in there. I think I ordered 150 or something like that. I can't remember now. And they were used in all them rotors. There's some rotors up there, and so they actually made 6 rotors altogether. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 rotor drums. So I used a lot of magnets in them. I was contemplating about melting down 2 of the drums to get the magnets out in acetone, but I decided, nah, I might need them. You never know, I might need them at some point, and I'll think, I wish I hadn't melted them down, so I could always melt them down later, but there's no point right now, because you never know what might happen. I might come up with a solution to use the existing old rotors on the new system. You never know. I might do. Right, so that's pushing. I want 1 magnet for that. That one's pretty loose. I don't want that flying out and hitting me in the face. Once I get this together, it won't be so bad because they can't fly at the back. They'll only fly inwards. So once it's together, it won't be so bad. I am down to... I've just got the magnets off the square. And, oh my god, exactly the right number. Oh, actually no, I need 2 more for fire. So there's 4 here, so I can't separate them. What's wrong with the ones in the middle? They're stuck together. I mean, not just magnetically stuck, they're literally glued together. What the hell? Did I accidentally get some acetone and plastic and it stuck them? I don't know, I've used my knife to get them apart. Ah, I've got them. Don't know why they're stuck together. Strange. Put them over there. That's pulling, so this wants to be pushing. I seem to be missing a shim. Where's that gone? I'm just counting and there's one missing. On the floor. Huh. Interesting. Where's that gone? Oh, there you are. Ah. Hiding. Ah. So... Ah. could dig into the reserve. Oh, I've got two there. I nearly forgot about them, so I'll put over there. That one's going in. A bit easier. It's still not all the way. Oh, thank God we're finished with that thing. Oh. Jesus, this is heavier than last time. Now I dig into the reserves because I want 1, 2, 3 off this reserve bank. Get them out. I'm having a visual migraine again from cross-eyed. Okay, finally, got the new rotor, stator, not rotor, stator. Got all the magnets in. I am dying to see what the cogging's going to be like with it. Oh, I really can't wait to find that out, because I have a theory the cogging's going to be a lot less of a problem, but I could be wrong. You never know until you put it in, do you? Let's find out. Yeah, let's hope not. Ooh, it didn't go suck itself in like, which is I don't know. That's interesting. I would expect it to see... Well, that's very interesting. I don't see more cogging. I mean, more steps for cogging. I actually only see, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 steps to the cogging. I would have expected 12. That's a bit of a brainer. Figuring that out. You see, those two magnets, they're right directly opposite the segment. Well, they don't want to cog on there. That's strange. They actually want to repel. Oh, I know why. I remember now. It's because I've got these. I added the magnets into the segments. I put a magnet there, and a magnet there, and a magnet there, and a magnet there into the stator itself. That's why I'm only seeing 6 instead of 12. And if those magnets weren't there anymore, the cogging would be a lot less. Anyway, no worries. I'll see where we go when I put this back together again. Oh, my bearing's coming out. Shucks. Oh! I have to glue this back in. I have to glue this damn bearing in now. I glued it in last time, and for some reason it's loose again. I don't know why that's gone loose. Should be tightening up, not getting looser. I'm going to have to put glue on it again. Yeah, I glued it in last time, and excuse me. Oh, damn it, that cook. I need to get this straight as well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bearing on here. I don't know, am I still live? Yeah, I think so. Put a bit of glue on here. Don't much. Probably need a bit more than that. That was a little bit too little. Doesn't dry until it gets in contact with the bearing anyway, so. Right, bearing. I need to get this dead straight, so I'm going to stick it on the end so that I can line it up and spin it. Ooh. Damn it, I need to push it on. Can't push it on. Right. Make sure it's lined up. Oh, that's not bad. Ah, it's not lined up properly. I think that'll do. Hopefully that's lined up. It shouldn't fall off. I'll get my blocks on while it's still a little bit subtle. 10 seconds, it's probably already set right now. Well, that's the beauty of acetone. If the bearing's stuck and it's in the wrong position and it's binding on the shaft, I've just got a bit of acetone in there. It'll actually melt the super glue and it'll reset. As long as it hasn't been set for too many hours. Of course this one's going to be tighter because it's a new one. Oh God, you have to excuse me. I'm a real burpy person today, full of gas. I'm going to be careful I don't break this leg off because it's still a bit soft, it's not hardened yet. And this is tricky getting them off. Oh shit, what have I done? What creaked? That one's loose and this one's tight because it's a new one. I don't like that. It's not straight. I'll use some alcohol to loosen it a bit. It might help. It's just a bit too tight for my liking. Won't go on properly here. You twat. I don't want to break my rotor. Let's just make sure this is still true. Yeah. Still bang on. It's just this damn leg. This damn pillow block thingy. I'm not happy about it. It's not going on right. There might be some crap at the bottom of it. I wonder if one of them other legs up there broke off and it's in the bottom. It's possible. Doesn't look like it. Ah, got you, finally. So what I'm going to do is that's so frigging tight. Get my diamond file and just give it a little rub because it's too frigging tight. Let's try that now. Let's check the bottom of the hole. Nothing in it. Thing is, when these things get loose, it's easy to make them get tight again by adding a bit of plastic to them and, you know, a bit of that liquid, my ABS slurry. Just got a bit of that on, rub it on with my finger and leave it to dry, and then it thickens it out a bit. So, to add a bit more plastic. But yeah, that one's still a problem. It won't go all the way down. Why? At least it come off a bit better. It's like there's something on the... You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to chop a bit off this if it doesn't go on. Or I'm just going to file it. I'm going to spray a bit of a bit of acetone on it to shine it up again because it's gone dull. Not much, just a bit, just to shine it, otherwise it'll be too wet. It'll basically dry very quickly then. If I put too much on it, it'll stick to that block and it'll never come out. Now I'll get some of my gear grease. Oh yeah, that's the point, gear grease. The gear grease will make it go on easier if I can reach it. So, get a bit of gear grease on my finger, plastic gear grease. It's white, so it doesn't. Let's just put a bit of that on here. It's going to go on like a glove now. And it won't stick because of the grease. Even though I put acetone on it. Maybe the acetone will have dried off now, but it was only a little bit. God, I can smell that super glue. So, is that leg longer? No. That's better. It's gone on. I think it's straight now. That's good enough. I haven't swapped out the flux blocking or redirecting things yet. I've modelled up the new. I modelled up these new ones. These are the old ones, the ones before. I've got the new ones, but I haven't printed them. As soon as I get them printed, I'm going to swap these, that one, and that one out, and put the new ones in, and swap this nanocrystalline core material into the new ones, and we should have less cogging. We should have less cogging, because it is still cogging about the same, but we've got extra poles now. We have a pole there, that's in the centre, that's the centre of that pole, that's the centre of that pole, that's the centre of that pole, and there's actually another pole there, but we can't use that because it's on the leg. So, but there is a pole that you could use there, but it's on this one here. But I did that for equalisation, because we need that magnet for this pole here, and we need that magnet for this pole here. So we ended up having to put a splitter magnet in there to keep it all balanced. So we end up with two poles where the legs are, where I can't really put a coil. Well, in theory I could wind a coil around the leg, but it'd be a bit of a, yeah, it'd be tricky. I'm just not going to bother, because the leg's in the way really. But I had to put that magnet there in order for that flux to be strong, kept strong on that direction, on this one here, for this pole here. So anyway, so we've got 3 poles there, another 3 poles over here, we've got 3 over there, so that's 9. We have 9 coils which we could wind. If we had access to these other poles I can't get to, we'd have 12, but I can't, so we lose 3 because of the down legs. Obviously I could redesign something where we didn't have legs, with something else, but at the moment it's just a test jig anyway. Experimenting with. Yeah, so right, so let me just put my put some of this back on, make sure it's not rubbing anymore. Where's my I'll get the stand. I'm trying to reach it. I can't get to it properly because the wire for the camera, the charger lead is plugged in at the moment, and it's blocking my path. So I'm doing all this on my cushion right now because I seem to have no room anywhere at the moment. Right, so and oh, my wires got crunched up. I found out a good way of fixing these canopies in place. A very unique, highly sophisticated method of holding them in place. A rubber band. It works. Hey, if it works, don't knock it. Oh dear me. So that holds the coil in place, and does it rub? Oh, it's on the rubber band at the moment, so it will. Yeah, it's rubbing right now, so it has to be. Oh yeah, this is the one that I glued on slightly, so it's not in exactly the right place. This is the crappy one. This canopy was the one that curled in a bit, so it's a pain to get it positioned right. And I actually glued it, actually. You know, I think I'm not going to bother with that coil because it's obviously not going to work with this system anyway. So I'm going to, this particular one, I think I'll leave it out because I've got to take all that wire off that one. And because it curled up. This one, on the other hand, I wound 2 new coils on it, and it needs 2 more. I think I'll leave the bottom vacant for now. I'll stick them on the top anyway. This one springs out, so it's not gonna rub. I have to pinch it in to get it on. And the elastic bands wants to be around there, like that. And I need that elastic band, I'll get that one. My highly sophisticated mounting method is, maybe I should patent the fact that I'm using elastic band. I'm not joking. Well, that doesn't rub. You see, that's a good canopy, that doesn't rub. The other one's crap. And there's my new one, which has got no coil on it yet. I've got to wind a coil on the new canopy. Hook that under the elastic band. So like that. Oh, elastic band's come off. Oh my god, we have a design flaw. The elastic band has a defect. Oh, I'll just get my hook. Captain, I think we solved the problem. Yeah, so that canopy doesn't catch. That canopy doesn't catch. The other one does because it's curled in a bit like that, and it's yeah, it's just no good. So that works. I'm just going to wind 3 coils on here, because so there's 1, 2 and another coil to wind on that one, but I didn't get enough turns, and the hooks were too small. I thought, well, if I keep winding, the wires are just going to fly off because the hooks aren't big enough. And as you can see, the little hooks, when I'm putting the wire around, I made a bit of a boo-boo. Oh, that's the wire, I don't want it. So the hooks only came in a bit, and I thought, oh, why don't I make the hooks bigger? So these hooks are a lot longer, so I've got more room to put more wire on. So, well, that magnet's sticking out a bit, actually. I pushed it in too far, that one. I can push it back a bit. Hopefully it won't fly off inside the machine. There we go. Got it. That one is everywhere. Right, any rubbing? Yeah, I'm going to mess some up. Hang on. Because I've been squeezing it. I've gone and squeezed it and gone and messed some up now. Oh, I know why, it's a bearing. I pushed the bearing in or something. Actually, I need to push that bearing in at the back. Pull it back out a bit. So, which one is it? This one? That's it, I've got it. Once you get it right, once you get it in the right place, it's good. And I'm a dry belt. I haven't put my pulley on, have I? It's a bit tight, this belt. I was using elastic bands because this belt is a bit tight and it causes more friction on the bearing. It runs slower. Oh shit, we've got that catching again now. Hang on. Never got too much sophistication with my elastic bands. They have to be seated right. I ain't got elastic band at the bottom, that's probably why. Yeah. If I have elastic band at the bottom, it'll be fine. But this one's, I've got to wind a coil on it, so there's no point. When I push down on this one here, it's great. When you let go, it's not seating right. It's alright now. There's a bit of magnetic. That the reason it's bouncing is the cogging. It's not because it's out of balance. It's just the cogging effect. It's very well balanced, actually. I have to put this on the table before I knock it on the floor, because that's gonna happen if I don't put it on the table, because it's a bit heavy, half a kilogram, and if it lands on the floor, you can guarantee something will break, because it's all that weight hitting the deck would probably smash my rotor hub or something. So I'm going to stick it over here and move my camera in a minute. I'm going to have to pick my phone up because my phone's in the way. Oh, how long have I been live? Oh, an hour and 21 minutes. Blow me neck. Right. Not. There we go. Right. Yeah, I need to put some juice on just to... Yeah, I'm not going to do a test right now because I'm tired. I'm going to go watch the talk radio show, which has been on pause for an hour and a half. And Mike Graham looks like he's swallowed something, and his mouth open, and he looks like he's about to choke on something. So yeah, I need to take him off pause, because it's not probably not good for him being in that position all that time, an hour and a half. Yeah. I'm going to take the charger off. I can't get the phone out of the caddy with the charger plugged in. I'm going to fix this damn thing now, because now that it fell out, and as you can see, my phone thingy, it just fell out, the rubber's falling out of there. Oh, there's a bit left in there. There's a bit of rubber still in there. Yeah, I need to sort this out. It's no good like that. The magnets pulling it together do pull it together pretty well, because you can see it's bowed in like, but I seem to have lost my grip. I mean, this thing has lost its grip on the rather obnoxious looking camera mount, which is, yeah, stop thinking things like that, if you know what I mean. Get it on there. Yeah, it's all loose now, because that bit of that rubber came out, so I'm going to have to sort that out. Anyway, I'm going to go, and what I've got to do is wind some more coils, and if I get my tripod, my camera stand sorted out, which I really want to get that sorted out, I could do a test later on and check to see how much voltage we're going to get with a new magnet arrangement. And I'm sure you're interested in seeing that, and I am too. I want to see that too, but I've been live streaming for an hour and 24 minutes, and I don't want my live stream to be 3 hours long, so yeah. Well, see you later on, bye for now.